Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and this time we're going to take a look at the Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 dev stream that they did on Twitch yesterday, last night at about 6 p.m. Central European time. I was live streaming Kingdom Come Deliverance to myself. I was playing the game at the time, so I didn't exactly check this live, but I thought of reacting it to it now. Actually, kind of like give you guys a summary of what to expect in the next patch of the game, right? So I've already been through this, right? Because it is a 2 hour stream, so trying to go through this with you guys, trying to do this in a video is going to be difficult. So I already like kind of like went through the stream itself, and I kind of like fleshed out the important bits, right? So I'm just gonna like just summarize it here, right? So several things they show on stream is so the first thing is they show the collector's edition PC, the official charity auction. It's crazy that it's already at 4.5k. But yeah, they have this ongoing. They have two charities on eBay for collector's edition PCs, and so yeah, there's two bids ongoing, and this ends tomorrow at 7 p.m. for those of you who are interested in that. So that's that. But actually going into the game, so the first thing is so there's going to be a lot of uh, patches, bug fixes to certain annoyances we find in the game, like the clipping issues of the sword going through the anvil, or the water trough where it's not healing you, and things like that, or some of the annoying help text messages. So they've addressed all this and they're fixing that, so that's fine. But the main thing is that the game is going to have hardcore mode now, right? So they're adding hardcore mode back. So Henry setting forward towards new lands by Hans Capon's side isn't the lad he used to be. His adventurous life has taken a toll. Hardcore mode is a more difficult and immersive way of experiencing the game. Helpful UI elements are limited, both in and out of combat, and navigating the world relies solely on your sense of direction. Your character's position is never marked on the map, and the compass doesn't show you the cardinal directions, and fast travel is disabled. You can also adjust difficulty in different areas by selecting at least 3 negative perks, and that will remain active throughout the game. So, in addition to the already negative stuff that you have to go through in hard mode, you can activate one or all of the negative perks that you have available here. So they did mention that there are achievements for completing in hardcore mode itself, or and completing hardcore mode with all the negative perks activated. So you have bad back, which gives you a strain on your back when you carry stuff or bend down to pick up herbs. Very super immersive and realistic. Then let's see, you get heavy footed, your shoes wear down faster, and you generally make more noise. Numbskull, which is very very much peasant Henry at this point, so everything needs to be repeated to you at least twice. All your experience gain is 20% slower, which is quite painful. Somnambulant, you lose energy faster, and every time you sleep there's a chance you're basically sleepwalking, right? So when you sleep you could end up somewhere else. It's just crazy. Hangry Henry, in addition to the usual effects of hunger, starving causes you to reduce speech, charisma, and intimidation. Moreover, all food will fill you 20% less, and your digestion rate increases by 50%. So you basically need to keep eating every single time. Sweaty, you get dirty faster, you smell faster, and you can be smelled twice as far as away. So this is going to make stealth a lot harder. Plus, perfume doesn't give you any positive effects. Basically, you're basically the anti-Henry at this point. What was the one after that? I think I skipped too much. Oh yeah, picky eater. Yeah, pickiness causes all the food in your inventory to spoil 25% faster. When gutting animals, you're also pickier and only get half the meat and other items from it. Fine. Bashful. I think this will be the most hard. This will be the most hardest to make the game, because you can't ask people for directions. You are shy to speak to girls at the bathhouse. You can't use their services. You're not much of a talker, and gaining speech skill is also slow. This is going to be hard because I think the majority of the game revolves around conversations and dialogue options, and unlocking dialogue options, and making sure you're able to talk through some situations out of it rather than trying to confront everything head on. So I think conversations are an important part of the game, and this will make the game the most hardest. But then again, it's just my opinion, right? It's what I feel, because I like talking through my way through shit, right, rather than confronting things head on. So that's the play style I like. So yeah. Let's see. Punchable face. Coming across travelers on the road is more dangerous as it's getting into a fight. Besides that, enemies never surrender and are much more confident. You're basically tough enemies. And the last one is menace. Once you're branded for a crime, the effect is permanent. So the punishment for the crime is permanent, and you are caught for any other serious crime, it'll lead to execution. Guards will punish you more severely, and the consequences of these crimes will become more intense. So yeah. The one thing they didn't mention is permadeath, because if I remember correctly, but I did not play hardcore mode in KCD 1, but I remember permadeath being a part of hardcore mode, and they didn't mention it here. So I think like permadeath is no longer there, or either that or you need to reload a save or something. I think it's reloading a save, right? Oh, is it not the case? No, you can save, right? So basically, permadeath is not a thing. Um, so yeah, and then basically they go on about, like, so as you can see, no map markers, no stamina meter, no health meter, no inventory meter, nothing. Map markers are gone. You need to basically judge by looking at the sun or star patterns. They did mention that they have a historically accurate star map data, so you could, for those of you who know how to judge direction by looking at stars, go ahead. So basically, you need to ask for directions and find your way through. You won't even be shown your marker on the map. You'll be shown other quest markers are there, but you won't be shown how to exactly. You won't be shown where exactly you are. You can ask for directions where you are, and things like that. So basically, it's like very super realistic. So then, we have the barber. So the barber is back. You can now do a variety of hairstyles, which I'll just quickly skim through here. But you can also do beards now, which makes Henry look super awkward at times. Henry's always been, the clean shaven guy, right? Or semi shaven guy. But full on beards, yeah, well, you can now do beards, and you get a buff. When you do after a haircut, you get a well trimmed buff. So I think they talk about it here. They show it here somewhere. Yeah, over here. Uh, which temporarily increases your stamina for a couple of days. Let me just play it. I think they show it here.
Not to the needed level. Huge amount of fixes, they're in the game. So how we also get rid of little annoyances. The PlayStation, if and there's like that we have to.
I can't find the screen. So yeah, they just try to do a mission or an activity in hardcore mode. So they show you all the annoyances of hardcore mode. So that's fine. So even in hardcore mode, like in combat, you can't see the directions.
Careful, you don't have.
You can't see the directions of the attacks. You don't have all the icons you have in your usual combat. So you have to guess where the attack is coming from by looking at visual cues. You have to time your shielding, your blocks, your riposte attacks, your master strikes. Everything needs to be done by just by visual cues. So, I mean, that's pretty much the majority of what they showed in the stream. Basically, trying to get by a hardcore session. So that's basically what we're gonna get. They did also mention that in addition to the story DLCs, the paid story DLCs that are coming up, they will be having a lot of free content being added to the game, like horse racing, and a variety of horse racing where you need to shoot stuff with your bow and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I think the most interesting part of the stream is where they ended with the Henry song. I mean, it was just super hilarious. That song is just stuck in my head as well. So it's just
when it seems you're
out of luck. There's one man who gives a fuck.
A friend who'll never leave you stuck. Now who
Can that friend be? Henry, Henry. as a fellow man. Henry, reliable Henry, so he's done the best he can. Ho ho, ho ho, hoo hoo,
Watch out, here we go.
ho ho, ho ho.
I can't hear you in the back. When you
Want to string your lute? We got to.
sheep got out through
This is just rectum.
Oh, Henry, we thank you,
Henry.
the fellow who helps his fellow man. His fellow man. Henry, let's
Oh my goodness, it's just crazy. Like I just it's crazy that the fact that I know some of the words of the song. So there you guys go. The dev stream and the upcoming coming patch for the game. So yeah, the game is gonna the game is gonna just keep on getting better and better. And yeah, let me know what you guys think about Kingdom Come Deliverance 2, how you guys are enjoying it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next live stream or video. Till next time then, bye bye.